Hey guys, what's going on? So, I've been playing a lot of Devilian lately, and I'm currently leveling up a Shadowhunter, and I wanted to share my build that I'm using for leveling. I'm focusing heavily in the Shadow Tree, as you can see. In my opinion, it's definitely the best for leveling through quest content. When it comes to dungeons, it doesn't really excel in anything other than clearing trash mobs. It does have some problems with single target abilities and single targets that you're trying to take down, but for the leveling process, I think it's the best that we got. I've dumped a lot of points into the early Shadowhunter skills, as you can tell, and started being a little more picky once I got to Dark Temptation. It's a pretty good skill for pulling ranged mobs to you, and it's definitely handy, but it might not be worth maxing out exactly. There are some other skills I'm looking at in the Assassin line, so I want to make sure that because we only have 42 points that we start to get a little selective. Now, once I hit 52, I'm going to be putting up a respec video that's going to show what my build's going to look like at that point, but it'll take a couple of days till I get there. But yeah, so let's go into it. So I put a lot of points into Dark Dance before, I built my way over here. I put a lot of points into Dark Dance before dropping some more into Shadow of Hatred, and I plan on putting some more into Dark Phantasm, because anything that can lower your cooldown is going to be pretty huge. With the slight exception of Greedy Shadow, I'm going to avoid that. I really don't think a 3% chance when it's maxed out to lower your cooldown by 1 second, excuse me, is going to be very worth it. So I'd rather put those points into something that has a little more utility. Like in the Assassin Tree, I'd like to build up to Dark Dimension. So that's the plan there. Alright, so anyway, here the rotation I'm going to be using for questing will involve me sort of approaching the mobs and then using Abyssal Dimension as soon as possible so that dot can start ticking. And then, if there's any ranged or spaced out targets, I'll pull them together with Dark Temptation. At that point, I'm going to drop Blade Vortex and then just begin spamming Dark Vortex, which is the bread and butter of this build. At that point, if anything's still alive, I'll hit it with Mayhem's Edge and keep using Dark Vortex as mana permits. Now, you don't really have to use Mayhem's Edge, I just like it because it's a cool whip, and if you didn't like cool metal whips, you wouldn't be a Shadowhunter. If I'm doing a really big pool, I'll make sure to use Dark Dance to benefit from the healing passive it provides. We don't have a lot of healing options, so I like to save it for when I know I'm going to be taking damage. Alternatively, if I'm feeling particularly sassy, I'll open with Abyssal Dimension, Dark Temptation, and then go right into Dark Dance using Blade Vortex before spamming Dark Vortex, again, as energy permits. So let's take a look at what that would look like. So I'll get off my little Jinko here. Alright, so we're approaching these guys. I'll pop. Now, as I said, alternatively, you can go Abyssal Dimension into Dark Temptation and then right to Dark Dance. I don't think these guys are going to enjoy that too much either. I'll try to pull a few more. And then anything that's still surviving by the time that's cooled down. Well, yeah, nothing's going to survive that. As you can see, the area of effect damage is just really huge with this build. Now, I'm fighting mobs that are a little lower than I am. I'm at 38, these are 33. Once you do a couple of dungeons, you, out-level stuff really quickly. But questing's still some good money, so that's where I'm at. You're not going to have any problem fighting quest monsters using this rotation at level, so, that's it. That's the Shadowhunter. It's a huge quest mob blender. If you have any suggestions for another build, or you want to share your experience with the Shadowhunter or playing Devilian, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content as well. Take it easy, Devilian. This is K-Knight23, the Video Game Professor, signing out. Enjoy the game, and happy hunting.